Hi Gemini, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Gemini is Tvillingarna in Swedish, and I'm Swedish, so therefore I will jump a bit back and forth, maybe with some Swedish words where I feel like it needs some clarification. I don't think it's so much that I need to say today, really, other than if there's an extended, which it probably is, version to this reading, it's going to be on the bottom. People have asked me where it is. It's like a little arrow next to the title. You just put the arrow, push the arrow, and a little curtain comes down, just drops down. It says extended reading, and there's a link. And the camera doesn't have no idea where it was. I'm right here. Doesn't know where it wants to focus. Use my finger. I think that was. And it just says extended reading, and you can push the link and it will take you right there. So just write in the comment section if you can't find it, or if there's any other thing that you need help with that I can help you with in any way. Just let me know in the comment section. I might not read it straight away, but eventually I'll get there. So Geminis, what's up with you? What you need to hear this week? It's not a typical tarot reading. I don't do the placements of the tarot. It's not a... It's just a bit... Whoops. Let's keep that one. So... Get excited energy. That's good. Are you guys excited for something to happen? Maybe I should start with those. So we take the one that flew out. Did you have this last week? I don't know. It says potential. This is the bottom line, the basic energy that's going on in your life right now. And I just, the excitement that I felt just as we started, it feels like there's something, it can, this is a general reading, so there's no way I can pick like for each and every Gemini out there what's going on. So you take whatever applies to you, whatever is going on in your life, and apply it to that. I feel like the situation that you're dealing with, or the person that you're dealing with, is just a forward movement right now. It's just you probably have come from, it's like life has moved along quite fine. Like it's fine. I'll do this and I'll do this and it's fine. It's okay. It's not super heavy. It's not depressing in any way. But it's also not super exciting. I don't get like super, oh my god, I'm gonna get to wake up tomorrow and do this awesome fun thing. And it feels like this past month has had a bit of stagnerad energy, stagnant energy, and it's moving now. It's getting going. If you have tried to do something, it's like you've been, you had to force it a bit. You have to like, I'm gonna do this, but I thought I wanted to do it, but now that I think about it, or now that I have my gloves on, whatever Gemini's is up to, I don't feel so much doing it anymore. It's like it hasn't really been the time for it. And if you have done something, it's not hasn't been that smooth sailing as it normally is. It has been a bit of a hiccup, like a bit of a resistance to it. And I mean, it has energetically, it has been a crappy month, to be honest. July has tried the depths. There's been a lot of healing. I mean, it's not wrong with July, which will make this August just all the more awesome. It has been healing, I feel. Healing of the mind, healing of the body, healing of maybe some relationships in the past. Maybe forgiveness has been back and forth. I know that we talked some of letting go of some toxic relationships. I feel like even if you haven't let go of them, something has worked itself out. So on that plane, it feels lighter, it feels better, and good for you, Taurus. Good for you, Geminis, if you have let someone go, if you have like mended a situation, healed the situation. With this card coming out saying potential, I just feel like there's so many new things for you now. It's like now I'm finally in the month, I'm finally in the energy, I'm finally in the situation with the people around me. It's like the right setting. It's like you ordered this box of tools from Clas Ohlson, as we say in Swedish. And it has finally arrived. It's like it's taken almost a whole month, but it's here, and now I can use it. And for what? For whatever you want. It's like the right set of tools for you to just go now. And however that applies. If it's time to create a baby, if it's time to get that house, if it's time to get this business going, if it's time for quitting a job. It can also be, that's like very practical, physical, but it can also be like you're just in a place where you feel you might not do, it's a Gemini that I'm talking to, so you probably have a gazillion things going. However, it can also be like a mental state, so that it's not like whatever you started out doing in July, whatever you had going, it still looks quite like the same, but your mental stage is different. Like you know now what to do. It feels you're in the right setting. You're like, I'm starting to get this. I'm starting to understand this. I think, and what I'm doing is working out. Like how I'm thinking about the situation is working out, and I should just keep doing this. Like you're in a spot where finally, it's like finally people has rose to your occasion. They have, which means nu har folk kommit till undsättning. It just means that now the energy is in the right spot. You have the right people around you. You're not in conflict with anybody in that sense. It's like whatever you dealt with in, like, it stretched as far as to go to May. So like May, June, and July has now, like the plug has released, and you've done some work, man. Like whether you've done it physically or mentally, the work has paid off. Now it feels like August is just a go, like go. And usually for Gemini, that means I need to build another house next to the house I just built. For some Geminis, it means you just built a house in your head. You didn't play it out physically, but you nonetheless, you built it in your head. There's so many things like that. Whatever you thought about, it's like you're in a good spot. Why do I keep saying Taurus? You might want to look into that reading. You might be dealing with a Taurus. I think there's no accidents like that if I could just keep repeating Taurus. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus like energy around you. But with this potential card, it just shows you that it's a really green light to, you're in a good place, and it keeps getting better, and you will see it will keep getting better for sure. Second card out is friendship. Nurture your relationships. And I'm immediately drawn to say, I don't know if there's been like okay, so there's two scenarios coming up here. So either you're like, maybe you're so invested, maybe you met somebody, like I understand, maybe you met somebody, you're on cloud 9, and you're sort of so invested in a new person that you forget the people around you. And eventually you're going to come out of that bubble, and you're going to start to like revisit your, like, oh, do you exist? But I'm telling you, there's something, it's like giving you a heads up that if you have neglected your friends a bit, or family members, or whatever is going on around you, that if you're in that bubble, it's like telling you to sort of break loose of that bubble a bit and sort of look around and see who else is out there that you need to reconnect with. On the opposite, if you've been really on your own, like, and you could have been among people, you could have been like, you could be sitting like out in the city, where, like, for instance, in Gothenburg in Sweden, if you're out in a coffee shop and there's a gazillion people around you, you can still feel quite alone, like you're not by yourself, but lonely. So there's something with the friendship card coming out, where spirit tells you to like reconnect with your friends, go see somebody, like you need more input, more other energy than the energy that you're already in. And I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter if it's if you have a group of people around you, there's going to be a group around you. It just might not be for you right now. You might need like different perspectives, or just you don't have to end that altogether. Whatever that is, the situation is, you don't have to end it altogether. You just need to leave it for a bit, or like get out and do something else, maybe for just a day or two, and then come back refreshed into your situation. So there's something with friendships, like whoever you think about that you wanted to go see, or wanted to give a call, or however, do that, because it's a reaching out from your friends in an energetic way. They wouldn't say that I reached out to you. Maybe some of them actually would, but they wouldn't say I tried to reach out to you through the energy, and now you're here. Perfect. I wanted a bit more of you. I missed you. So reconnect to some people. Show them that you're there, and you need it too. You need that input. You need that different energy right now, I feel. So what else can we get for the lovely Geminis? I love that potential card. Think big for your future, it says on the bottom. Think big for your future. And you're in the right spot to do it now, finally. And whether you want to get into this whole planet thing being retrograde, or like going direct, or however, I'm just saying the planet is not in a bad spot either right now. It's going to be just better and better throughout August. And I'll feel like I feel like I wanted to do a video on 2020, like the year 2020, what the energy shift for 2020. And I feel like August is like a preview, like what's gonna happen up there in 2020. It feels like August is a förhandstitt, a preview of what's about to come, of the energy that we're supposed to see in 2020. So whatever's going on in August for you is going to be like a, wow, is this what we can expect in 2020? Yes, and so much more. Like amplify the energy around it. Okay. Gemini. A bit of ending for you. Close this up. Choices, make the best choices. I think you had this too. There's a blood moon. Maybe when you listen to this, I think the new moon has already happened. I want to say like, look into the moon cycle. What happens between this moon and next moon? Like this new moon and the next new moon. There's a period there of some sort. And for the women out there, I feel like there's something with your reproductive, I can't go into that now, but anyway, there's something with your reproductive organs. Your I was going to say placenta, but that's even if you're pregnant. There's something with the cycles, period. Having your period. What's up with that, Gemini? Okay, so this is specifically to this, and now I'm on time, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm so sorry, but I want to say this was for maybe 1 or 2 Geminis out there. I feel like this does not at all apply to the rest of you guys. There's something around the cycles, your period and the cycles. Maybe you wanted to get pregnant between the cycles, the moon cycles, from the new moon, and it has already been the new moon that just was, till the next new moon. Maybe probably something towards the end of August or at the beginning of September. And something about fears coming up around it. If you fear something around not being able to be pregnant, wanting to be pregnant, don't know if it's time yet, don't know if it's ever going to happen. There's something that you can meditate on here, just to calm down a bit around. Because Spirit's giving you like a warm hand. Like, calm down around this a bit. It's all going to work out in a way that you may not see it working out right now, but it will. Okay, Geminis, sorry for a bit different ending, or a bit abrupt ending, maybe. Have I done the extended? This is so crazy. I don't know if I did the extended now. Is that the extended? If I didn't do the extended, guys, then this situation is what I'm going to start off with. The face your fears, like choices, and the baby and the reproductive. I don't know. This is so crazy. For the life of me, I can't remember whether I did that or not. If there's an extended and you feel drawn to look into it, please be more than welcome. I'm so sorry. Otherwise, please subscribe, share it with your friends if you like, and I'll see you back next week. Take care. Bye.